Hello and welcome to the Work.
No, you got to. Hello and welcome to the Work Hates podcast. I'm Brett Blake and this is Extreme Bron Lewis.
For those who are just listening, Bretty and I are wearing the best sunglasses I've ever seen in my life. What are these called?
They're called Pit Vipers.
Pit Vipers.
Pit Vipers, because I think that they sponsor Nitro Circus.
Okay.
Or City Beach do, and then they gave me, and I said, can I have some of those ridiculously looking cool sunglasses? And they're like, yes, please take as many as you want.
No one wants them.
I don't think anyone wants. People want it. No, they're pretty popular.
Because they're kind of like big speed dealer glasses.
Yes.
They're metallic. They are very big. Like you don't need the sunglass bit in the middle.
No. Also,
but it keeps going.
Also, you wearing them hilarious. Me, they're like,
Fine.
Is he fucked or is it fine? Because I went to the RSL in them and no one batted an eyelid.
No,
I thought it'd be ironically funny. I'm like, I'm wearing Pit Vipers. They're like, no, that's Brett.
They would have got their kids a little closer to them, but they do that around you anyway, so that's not a big deal. There's literally no change.
That's because the little alarm tag I got on my ankle. That and the bloody heart on my pants. Am I right, ladies? Am I right? Yeah, made a pedophile joke. Good on me.
Very cool. Very cool. But we have decided we're going to wear these for the entire episode because we're excited because it's just an episode with Bretty and Bron. And we love these episodes because we don't have to worry about a guest at all. And we do, like most of the time it's really easy with a guest. But we don't learn very much about each other. And
no, we probably know too much about each other already.
Hey, I don't know enough about you.
Really?
Where'd you get the sunglasses? Oh, you've already told me.
I've already told you. There you go. You know everything about me. But when you're copying, you gotta tell the listeners about this sweet burn you got on social media today.
Okay.
I love when you get bullied because I've got to take these glasses off. It's too much. But anyway, I love when you get bullied online. It's one of my favorite things in the world.
Yeah. Look, it doesn't happen often. I mean, some people will ask me like, "Oh, how do you deal with trolls?" And they happen so rarely for me.
Yeah.
I would have thought I would have got more.
Yeah.
So like some of the posts, some of my clips, it's talking about like, it's obviously exaggerating being a shit mum.
Yeah.
Being like, and so I screamed at my kid, whatever. This is, and
I don't walk around when I go to a dinner party. G'day, legends. So I was down the creek the other day and I found a porno. I guess what? I don't speak like that.
Yeah, it's all an exaggeration. It's all caricature versions of ourselves.
I met a guy in Thailand. Sorry, I was doing a gig for a guy in Thailand.
Yeah,
and he was like, he goes, I love your thing about the dog, like the greyhound bit.
Oh yeah,
and he's like, yeah, I just can't believe you're so much more quiet. I was like, yeah, it's almost like I was performing in front of 2,000 people, and I was in a theatre trying to put on a performance.
Yeah,
and we're in a pub with 3 people.
Yeah.
I reckon I'll be quiet.
Sometimes I have people come over to me in the similar vein. Like they'll say, I can relate to you so well because my kids are fucked as well. And I'm like, oh no, my kids aren't fucked.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I hate it. I wish I didn't have them. I'm like, oh no, I never wish I didn't have them. Like, that's not true. Sometimes I'm like this morning. Remember we compared our mornings? This morning I came in, compared our mornings.
Please tell your morning one more time.
Oh my God.
Your dog ate your vacuum cleaner and did a diarrhea or something?
I don't know what he's eaten, but yesterday, he spent all day yesterday vomiting, and what came out in his vomit, which was fascinating, I made the kids come out and look at it. I hosed it down to get all the sand out.
There's no money for movies. We're looking at this vomit. Tough times. The GFC again.
Yeah, I'm just trying to show him when you leave something on the ground, which is all kids do, when you leave it on the ground, he will eat it. He's so stupid.
Yes.
He thinks everything's food. He thinks everything's delicious. It was like the teat of a baby bottle. Where the fuck that come from?
You don't even have a baby anymore.
No babies.
He's just found out some lady's pram.
Yeah, some babies starved to death because of Ziggy.
Ziggy's killed a kid.
He's a murderer.
He's a bloody murderer.
He hates kids, and so he's teat of a which would have absolutely got stuck because it was huge.
It could have been there since
thing. Who knows?
Forever. Yeah.
Forever. Who fucking knows? Also, half of I can't work it out. I think it looks like, the old vacuum cleaners where you had to put a filter in and it kept all the stuff. It's huge. It looked like half of that. And I was like, that is not a full whatever the fuck that's supposed to be.
Well, he is a vacuum cleaner, so he should have a filtration system.
Well, he's come out.
He's an upgraded model.
I had bits of toys. It had like an aeroplane, like a toy aeroplane wing in there. I was like, oh my God, that would have hurt so much coming out. And then the this morning Olive said, Mum, what's wrong with his poo? I looked down and there is the other half of the filter.
An accordion, a full accordion.
That was the most musical poo ever.
Yeah,
I was like, that would have hurt coming out that end. But he's like happy as Larry. He's stoked to be anywhere. I'm like,
his ass is bleeding, but he's still smiling. Hey, we've all been there after a few, mate. I'll give you the hot tip. Relatable.
So putting his poo, I'm like messaging Lucas. I can hear he's on a call, so I'm like voice messaging him going, hey, can you come and have a look at this poo? I don't know what it is. Is it something that was important? Do we owe someone something? I don't know what the fuck he's eaten. Meanwhile,
so you called your husband to come and have a look at a poo?
Yes. Well, I don't know what it is. Okay. He could have been like, I've been looking for that for ages.
I'm so glad I'm not in a long-term relationship.
Well, this is what I'm saying. The mornings are different.
Yes.
We get Ari to daycare. We have to take all the egg cartons. We've been collecting egg cartons for his daycare, but he wants to carry them, but he can't. He's got small arms. So they're dropping. He's crying because they're dropping. He has, before this, has thrown a soft toy into the kitchen because Olive said, throw it to me, Ari. It hits her in the head, bounces off her head, knocks over my coffee, which continues to spill all through all 4 drawers that are open. I'm trying to get the house ready for the cleaner who is coming. God bless you, Phil. I love you so much. It's my favourite time of the fortnight. We pay him in cash. I'm like, fuck, there's no cash. So I'm like, I've got to go to the ATM. I've got to go to the ATM, quickly get Ari in the car. Olive wants to come along. We get into the car. There's egg cartons everywhere. I'm like, pick them up. Ziggy's trying to eat the egg cartons. You can't eat the egg cartons, Ziggy. They're for daycare. Get him in. Edie has to hold Ziggy because he keeps wanting to jump under the front wheel because he's suicidal, I'm telling you. We get to the ATM. We have to cross Sydney Road to get to it. Olive almost gets hit by a car. Why wouldn't you look? You're 11. And then
that's on you at this stage.
It is. And then we get the money out. We come back. I give it to Phil. The dog comes in. He's dragged something through whatever. Phil's already cleaned the floor. He's dragged something through. I'm so sorry, Phil. I'm so sorry. He's like, that's okay. I'll clean it again. I'm like, oh my God. Just please, guys, get out of my way. I get in the car. I come here. And then I get a message from Lucas saying, I can't find the kids. What? He goes, I can't find the kids or the dog. Where have you put them? I said, I'm at Brett's house now. I'm at Brett's house.
I'm looking after our 4th child. And I'm like, Bron, check out this drawing I did. What do you reckon? It's kind of cool.
You open the door wearing these sunnies.
Which I love. Yeah.
I was like, okay, this is fine. I can deal with one child. And then Lucas is like, I've lost them forever. I'm like, please just look. And then eventually he messaged me, I found him in the garage. And then I look at you and I'm like, fuck, we've had different mornings.
Yeah.
Because what was your morning?
My morning was I slept in till 8:50. I got up. Yeah. Because my back's still fucked at the moment. I had a 15-minute stretch session.
So in silence?
Oh, pure silence. If anyone talks to me in the first hour, I'll kill them. And then I went and had a nice hot shower. I had a cup of tea. I sat outside. And then I came inside and started setting up.
Did anyone interrupt any of those things?
You when you rocked up complaining about your kids. So they've ruined your day and mine. I had to hear about it. You know what I mean?
But even as hard as it gets, I am so glad that I have them. But I will have mums come over to me. My point is that they'll take my comedy seriously and they'll come over and they'll be like, I hate my kids as well, and my partner's a fucking useless idiot. And I'm like, well, I don't hate my kids and my partner's not a useless idiot, but I love that.
In moments you feel that,
sure,
but you don't feel it all the time.
I know, but you can't go on stage and go, I love my kids and my partner is actually so great, because that's not funny.
No.
It's not funny.
And then it sounds like you're bragging as well.
I know, and everyone's like, oh, wow, okay, well, maybe I feel like a bad mum here. Whereas my job on stage is to look like the bad mum who's chosen poorly. And that's fine. I'll do it, but when people take it literally, that is interesting. So the hate I will get sometimes is on those things where people go, wow, that's an awful way to talk about your children. Eventually they'll be old enough to have social media, and I'll feel really sad for them that day when they realise how awful you were about them. I'm like,
mums are the best, but mums online, I suppose dads online probably as well, they fucking suck.
Yeah.
We don't have to hear your opinions all the time. Your opinions aren't that interesting.
Yeah. I had one guy say to me, like, I hope your kids don't have auditory processing problems like I did, because this would have been very confusing for them. I'm like, this is about you, cunt.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
way to make my Instagram about you.
Yeah. I'm like, did not consider your auditory processing problem at all. I'm so sorry.
I don't even know what an auditory processing problem is.
I'm not even.
Is it when someone talks to you and you don't?
Yeah, it's just,
Yeah, mate, we've all got that.
Yeah.
It's called ignoring cunts.
I zone out of every single time my accountant talks. So let me tell you.
Oh, blah, blah, blah. Click this button. Don't know.
I've got auditing processing problem when it's boring all the time. And that is fine with me. I'm happy to live with that. I hope it never changes. So I have people comment on it's just they always just bring their own shit to it. I'm like,
yeah.
But
also you've got enough shit going on.
I'm like, I can't help you. And also please just remember I'm a comedian. It is always silly. It's always a joke. I think it's so rare that I made a post and I'd be like, hey guys, just finished my book. I'm really excited about it. Like that's earnest, but no one's going to be like,
oh, it wasn't a joke? Sorry.
No, it wasn't a joke.
Okay, damn it. I didn't get it. Damn it.
But when I posted about when I was in Gladstone in Queensland, I made a post saying, hey guys, now I know why people die in the country because there's nothing open to get a meal from. And
here's why that works on two funny levels, because country towns close down at 5 o'clock.
Yes.
We all know that. Also, you're from a country town.
Yeah.
So you're able to shit on other country towns.
Yeah. Yes. Fine.
And you were starving at the time.
And I was absolutely starving. I was like, this is going to be relatable because, and it's true.
Yeah.
It's not like they're like, you're lying. We're open in Gladstone. Everything's open. There was nothing was open. We didn't get dinner. And then in the morning, everything was closed. I couldn't find anything. I'm sure I eventually found something. Who gives a fuck? So boring. But the amount of people
You're too good to eat at a service station, are you? Are you better than a can of Monster and chicken twisties at 12 o'clock, are you?
Yes, the amount of people
Well, take those bloody pit vipers off, mate. Either you're in for a penny or you're in for a penny. You're gonna wear the pit vipers. You got to get used to Monster Energy drink, mate.
Yeah, so I had lots of people going, there's a McDonald's open down the road, or if you go down near the water, you'll find this cafe. They're like naming the cafe. This is weeks later.
If you go down the water and you have a fishing pole,
I know.
There you go.
There's like, you could have got this, or why don't you learn how to cook? And
in a motel.
Why were you not organised? This is on you. This is not our fault that you weren't organised. I'm like, was I supposed to bring food to Gladstone? And also, I'm fine. I found something. I didn't, like, newsflash, guys, I didn't actually starve to death. It's just a joke. So the people who liked it was great, but the traction it got from people who took it earnestly was so fucking annoying. But the biggest burn I had was from this woman.
Oh, this is my favourite.
Who used her business account.
Nice.
Very cool. Her photography business account.
Which we will be naming and shaming.
Yeah, something Lola Photography. Anyway, it was...
So she's a photographer and she says this.
Yeah.
Right. From Gladstone.
She's in Melbourne.
Oh.
She's someone in Melbourne had written... She wasn't offended by the post, so she didn't take umbrage with the content. Okay. But she took umbrage with me and my physical presence. Right. She wrote, well... You could afford to skip a few meals. And that is
my new wife. I love her.
I was like, holy tits. I've never been called fat online. I don't think. Probably I have. I can't remember.
I mean, it's a good one, though. It's not like you're a fat piece of shit. It's like, could have skipped a couple.
But I took a screenshot and put it into my post. Because some people think, like, if you bully a comedian, like if you come and say something nasty, then that's okay. Like, that's all right because you're putting yourself out there. You're a public figure. You should be allowed, like, you should just listen to whatever everyone says and that's fine. But I'm like, nah, I'm going to repost it because that, I don't care about you, but also I need people, I feel better for people to see the shit that you wrote, especially if you're using a business account, you stupid bitch. And so
you're a fucking mole.
But Brett will marry you.
But I will marry you. Yeah. And let's go look through your profile and see how many muffins you could have skipped. Or they're just hanging over your bloody jeans. Got her. Muffin top.
Very good.
Thank you.
But I had like a lot of people messaging me like, oh my God, Bron, which was very sweet. Oh my God, Bron, are you okay? Oh, Bron, I don't think that you're fat, and saying nice things. And I was like, guys, I'm not actually offended. It's actually...
I'm just putting it up there.
I'm just putting it up there to say, just to be like, look at this insane thing someone had written about a post I made about Gladstone not be having enough food. Oh my God. Do you get a hate online? I
don't get too much, but the ones where people forget when they're interacting with me, and like, I hope this doesn't, like, particularly when there was like the vote yes thing was happening, and I was very for yes. I have a lot of Indigenous friends. I think having a voice for Indigenous Australians is very important. And the people who also follow Brett Blake, you know, there can be a little bit more towards the right. And I always think, man, I don't care if people have opinions of the right or the left. You do you. And that's fine. I'm going to do me. But then people were going, oh, don't use your platform to... So I was like, I'll do it's my fucking Instagram account.
Yeah.
It says my name on it. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. So people were threatening me. But then you got to remember, I will fight you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I think people forget that. Like I will fight you. Like I'm happy to fight. Like I looked at some of their posts. I was like, dude, I could bash you. Straight up.
So you go into their profile?
No, and then I was like, dude, I could, like if you're going to, I'll fucking kick the shit out of you.
Yeah.
I'll send you my address right now. And then like some people were like, I've got guns. I was like, yeah, so do I, mate. We've all got guns. You've got guns. I've got guns. Just because I'm on the left doesn't mean I don't have guns. You know what I mean? I've got a fucking bow and arrow I'll put through you. You know what I mean?
There's a go bag.
Yeah,
you are ready to go.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm like, I'm not a very violent person or whatever. But if someone's threatening me, I'm like, do you think I'm a soft cock who'll be like, oh my God, I've been living in Melbourne for 2 hours. I'll scrap you. I might lose, but I'll give it a go. You know?
Mel Buttle used to post people's stuff. Do you ever repost their stuff?
I've done a couple when I get a good zings. Like when someone like, if you get over like 6,000 likes on a fucking burn. Like,
yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
But I even had one, like my one's very different to yours because I was like, to the creators of Jim Beam and Jack Daniels, please stop making the alcohol 6.9% nice or whatever. Like something stupid about 6.9%.
So please stop making it like that.
No, I think I said...
how good is it that you make it like that?
Yeah, making it 6.9 nice. Sure. You know, we can see what you're doing nice. I don't know. I can't remember what it was. It's something dumb. And then someone's like, oh, it's... actually, Jim Beam is not Jack Daniels is not a bourbon. It's a Tennessee whiskey. And I'm like, well, technically it can be classified, like in my head, like it can be classified as a bourbon, but also, yes, you are right. And I'm like, fuck it. God. I'm like, nah, you're wrong. And then and they just get angry at you and you go, nah. And then I go through their profile and I just start like, he had a tattoo around his neck that said like,
was it me?
It wasn't the guy you dated. It wasn't like live, laugh, love or whatever. Oh, yeah. But I started quoting
DM or something.
Yeah, I started quoting. It took him like 2 posts to get. All my quotes were coming from tattoos on his body.
Oh my God, that's so
funny. And it just took him so long to get it. And then he's like, well, obviously you don't have anything better to do with time. I was like, well, neither do you. You're still here.
Yeah.
And then
we could be best friends.
Like 30 comments of argument, he just added me as a friend.
See, I know.
I gained a follower. I think
God, men are so weird.
Yeah,
I think you just hated each other till you loved each other.
Yeah, you're like, oh, this guy's all right. He's giving us a bit of shit back.
Is that how you and Kappa became friends?
Nah, I'd destroy him online.
Oh, bless
him. No.
He's so.
We were chatting about you the other night.
Oh, what?
Yeah, we went out because he's got a new place. Must be nice in Reservoir.
Yeah, so nice.
And then he did his lawns, and we're just chatting because you were gigging that week, and I was just saying how much of a hard worker you are.
That's very kind.
Because you do have it. You've got so much more shit going on than anyone, but you've also then got 3 kids, and we're like, how the fuck? Like I struggle to write a show, and I have heaps more free time than you. We're like, how the fuck do you have time to even think? Are you writing when you're doing shits on the toilet? I don't understand it.
No, I think that this is, if I have spare time, I will not use it wisely. So I think if I had no kids, I'd do nothing.
Oh, so you'd just be me.
I'd just be you, yeah. I'm not like, oh God, how have you not done more? I think that sometimes with people without kids, I'm like, fuck, you do 2 shows a year. But if I didn't have to keep my kids alive, I'd do nothing.
Yeah, right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out a bit in my next show about that, of being like, people say to me, oh, I don't know how you do it. You know, God,
you just have to.
I'm like, well, what's my other option? Not.
Why, flat on the floor?
Just let him.
The dog will probably eat you.
I know. He would.
Yeah.
He'd eat everything.
Yeah, I know. I looked after the cunt.
Tight. He'd eat the bones. He's so stupid.
Oh, I miss him though.
A lady, Sonia Diorio's partner, Frances, messaged me yesterday and said, hey, if you ever need a dog sitter, and I get that a bit, I'm like, I don't reckon you know how annoying he is. And she's like, no, my dog used to eat sticks. It's fine. I'm like, no, he'll eat your couch. Like, I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know.
He was actually good here. He only got 1 smack.
Yeah.
And that's because he ate, and it was
your
pretty
steak,
funny.
So annoying.
I'd be furious. A full steak off the counter, but it wasn't it was the broken bowl. Like, and I told him before to get down.
Oh yeah.
But also, he's not going to listen.
No, he's a puppy.
It's almost like he's a puppy and it's a steak on a counter.
I know.
And it's almost like, even though he'll be listening to because he's editing, Josh
Ziggy.
left the steak on the table. It'll be fine. I'm like, will it, Josh?
No,
the dog's 9 foot standing up. Or I might have left the steak out and I'm blaming Josh. Either way, who cares?
Josh.
Let's blame Josh. He's not here. He's not here. Yeah, he's not here to defend himself.
He's not. He
overall, he was good. He was like he loved eating I sleep with earplugs. He would eat all those, and there'd just be all these fluorescent shits around the suburb.
No,
look like he's got fucking the diarrhea's got measles or something.
I have to look every time I pick up his poo. I'm like, I wonder what's in that. It's like, yeah, like I'm saying.
I'm still missing
so
one slipper, which I'm pretty sure he buried.
Oh no, he ate it.
He ate it?
He's eaten it.
Okay.
I don't think he buries anything.
I've got one cold foot. Let him know.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that.
What's that? $12? Who cares?
Oh my God.
He was good entertainment, and he's a sweetheart.
He's I don't know. Yeah, he'll live forever. Listen to me.
Okay.
We are recording 2 days later than we were going to record. We were supposed to record a couple of days ago, but we cancelled because you lost your voice. Why'd you lose your voice?
I lost my voice, and it's just coming back because we had as we know, I'm doing the whole Nitro Circus tour at the moment, which has been so much fun. But we had a show in where were we? Oh, on the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
The Gold Coast, notoriously sunny.
Yeah.
Beautiful weather. Gold Coast Stadium. I love Gold Coast crowds. And then we saw on we rock up, it's a bit cloudy. Like this, obviously they set up the stadium early in the morning and the night before or whatever. It's picture perfect.
Oh, great.
And then we saw a cloud, like a big front coming, but it looked like it was going to split. So we had a storm happened just before the show, which makes it impossible for them to ride. But then also it was a weird one, speaking of social media hate, because obviously, there's 20,000 people have bought tickets. I'm assuming they got hotels, babysitters or whatever. And they're like, should we run the show? And I was like, in my mind, I was like, yeah, dude, people have come out of their way because they can do a rain version of the show.
Okay, great.
And we were praying that the rain we thought it was going to be a dry show because of where it was going, but the wind changed last moment. And we couldn't, so the FMX guys could go, but none of the skateboarders or none of the BMX guys could go. And we delayed the show a bit and we had a break early. We were doing everything we could to put on a show for people.
Yeah.
But some people online were like, well, why didn't you cancel the show? We're like, well, and do it the next day. I was like, well, some people can't get a babysitter again. And,
totally. And also there's kids, to say to kids, oh, by the way, it's cancelled. That's hard. So many people in the audience are children.
And I didn't really feel it on the day, because obviously my reason why my voice was cooked because we had to do a lot more announcing and there was delays. So we did a few interviews while they were, instead of so when they move those big ramps, normally we'll have something else that's going on, like the BMX guys will hit another ramp. Yeah. So we can move the ramps for the motocross guys. So in all those delayed periods, we're doing interviews and we're chats and blah, blah, blah. So just talking for 2 hours straight. And it was still a great show. The boys turned it on. It was still fucking Harry Binks still did a double back flip. But the kids didn't even notice. Kids were still they were getting free merch. The riders were all out signing stuff, taking photos. Every single kid there got a photo who wanted a photo. All the athletes were standing in the rain or whatever. But then the next day was just a sea of hate online. And I was like,
what, to you directly?
No, just to the... Because you feel kind of Nitro Circus, you feel kind of part of the family.
Yeah, right.
Everything they do is so family orientated and their kids are backstage. It's a group team meeting. I've never been part of an organisation like this before.
That's why so many men are willing to die for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was looking at the online thing. I was like, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Normally I don't care, but I was like, everyone did everything what they could to try and put this show on. And I understand that, it wasn't maybe all of the show you would have seen, but everyone was working so hard.
They did extra stuff.
Extra stuff, I know. And they're like, well, why don't you cancel? And I'm like, well, then if you cancelled it, we didn't know the rain was going to do that. And by the time that you could see it happening, it was kind of we can't give people an hour notice.
Yeah, and I can't imagine
you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
I can't imagine there's a meteorologist on the team.
No.
So you just... This is what it is. It's an outdoor event. Sometimes it's going to fuck up.
Yeah.
It's like a concert. I'm sure Oasis would have still, I guess there would have been a roof, but there would have been outdoor concerts where there's Meredith, Golden Plains. There's things that aren't going to happen because it's bucketing down rain and you just get on with it. You're like,
I think sometimes people are just everything just wants everything so perfect.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and yeah, okay, fair enough. I get it. I'd be a little bit annoyed that it's raining, but also I'd be like, your kids don't fucking care that it's raining.
No, it's fun.
And then it's fun. And yeah, you get a bit wet. whack a fucking poncho on. Those guys are still risking life and limb. To be honest, it's so fucking dangerous for them to be riding, but that's how much they wanted to put on a show on. So they're putting, like, it's even more extreme.
So it was just motorbikes?
It was motorbikes, still the, some of the, like, the Zorb things, still some of the, like, the racing, the fun stuff.
Did a streaker come out?
No streaker this time.
Why not? It just wasn't ever going to be a streaker, or he was scared of the rain?
That was a one-off.
Was a one-off? Why? Did it go wrong?
Did it go wrong?
I watched that video you posted.
Oh, my God.
For those who've missed what we talked about, when I went and saw Brady at Nitro Circus in Melbourne, I brought the kids along. There's this pretend streaker that runs out. It's very funny. Everyone's laughing. Everyone's screaming.
Marty and Michael or something. Morty and Michael. They're an online sensation. They're great. All of the riders, they're getting off their bikes. They're chasing him. They're doing this really, like, adorable, like, melodramatic, just missed him kind of thing. The kids are screaming. He's just in his undies. Eventually they catch him. They pin him down, they stand him up. A guy with a whip comes out, and the big guy who you host was like, when we get a streaker, we teach him a lesson, we get out the flaming whip, and then someone sets fire to this whip, and then that's when, like, all the adults in the crowd cotton on that this is staged, okay, fine, whatever. No, we actually fire whip people.
Yeah. And then this guy gets whipped, but the whip wraps around this poor guy's neck and they cannot get it off. No. And so he's got this flaming whip.
And it was meant to go out as well when his body.
Certainly did not go out. It would have been horrific. And then you posted a video. He was laughing in the hospital. They were saying that it's burnt through to his throat. So he had this really husky voice. Yeah, I reckon it's burnt. They reckon it might have burnt my throat, so I might have to go into an induced coma. I was like, what the hell is this event? Like, so many people are willing to risk their lives, and
it's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun.
I got run over by a jet ski.
Oh my God! Did you?
Well, yeah, because I'm trying to, you're hamming it up a bit. So the jet ski came and it actually did hit me, but I was like, whoa, you got to give it a bit of sauce, and then I was like, that actually really fucking hurt. And I was like, I'm too old for that. And then I was jumping up and down on one of the on the off ramps, and I nearly fell backwards. The camera guy caught me, and I was like, that could have really killed me. But anyway.
Yeah. And then when you did go to a hospital and you're in your brand new wheelchair that you're in forever, all your brothers would come along. They would sit around you. Would. They'd be like,
not my actual brother, but he's got no interest.
I did. Speaking of concerts, I went to one just the other day.
See, I never would have picked you because I've just got to get my cup of tea because my throat's going. I never would have picked you as an Oasis person.
Yeah, I loved Oasis in high school because
they're one of my gripes. I hate them.
Oh, no, I don't hate them, but in high school I loved Wonderwall, obviously, and I think I really liked them because a boy I had a crush on liked them. Okay. It's the reason I like Radiohead. Because Tom Connell loved them, and so I was like, obviously I love them. I'm a cool girl too, don't forget it.
Cool girl alert.
Cool girl, very cool in 2004. And then, and so Wonderwall, I got free tickets. Okay. Because I was with Live Nation. So Lucas and I got free tickets, and Lucas is a huge, I'd never heard him talk about Oasis, but it was obviously a very
moment of his shine
for him. Yeah. So we went along, and we were in the VIP section.
Nice.
At the start, where you just get free drinks and food, and it's lovely.
I would have been there for that.
Yeah. It was so nice. Lucas, God bless him, is just beside himself. He's like, oh my God, Bron, this is amazing. And he keeps rubbing my back and he's going, I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. And he's like, thanks so much for inviting me. I'm like, of course. Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Well, I was going to bring my other husband.
I know, but I was like, there's got to be some perks in this me getting into comedy for him. Got to be some, because really there aren't many. He's just suffers. And then Andy Lee comes over. He's the nicest man in the world. He comes over. He's like, hey, Bron. And we're talking with Ray O'Leary. We're, hey, and we're having a chat. And I said, oh, this is my partner, Lucas. Hey, Lucas, how you going? Lucas is like starstruck. Lucas is like, oh my God. And then a paparazzi person came over and was like, hey, can we have a photo with you guys? Lucas, I can hear him doing this. Oh my God. Because he's standing next to Andy Lee, this photo. Like, who the fuck knows if that's ever going to be used for anything?
No, but Lucas it's still
is like,
nice.
Oh my God, this is going in the Woman's Day. And then we went down and we...
love triangle between Bron, unknown man, and Andy Lee. Unknown Polish man.
Yeah, I never post about him because I'm like, I feel quite protective of him, so I never post about him ever. But if you type my name in, it always pops up with, because it comes up with what people search for the most.
Right.
So Bron Lewis, and it'll come up with husband, partner, boyfriend. And if you
Mine
click
is
on
how many inches is he packing? Brett, how many inches is he packing?
It doesn't count if you type it in.
Well, that's what I've been doing for 7 years to try and get that result happening.
Anyhow, if you click on it, it comes up with me and Lawrence, and another one's like me and Sammy. It's probably you and me at one point. Like, no one knows who he is. Yeah. I'm like, that's fine. Anyhow,
was it Lawrence?
Lawrence.
The guy I thought was your husband.
Yes, the
most gayest man alive. And I was like, that's Bron's husband. No more questions.
So we go down afterwards. We go down to watch in the ground, general admin where you're standing on the field. We go down there, and Lucas knows every word to every song. He gets quite emotional.
Is it packed down there, by the way?
Yeah, it's pretty packed. Like on the
because I thought that when you're down like close, that's kind of not the GA. That's the VIP, isn't it? The closer you are.
You can go. Yeah, the VIP's in the stand. They have seats. I guess it's for people who, they're rich and old people.
Yeah.
But we went down to the part where you're standing on the grass, basically.
Yeah.
We went down there.
Get in touch with a common man.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, yuck.
Let them know. Show them my
have
new
you guys
glasses.
heard of deodorant down here? You rock up in a fucking horse and cart.
Yeah, I'm just like wiping their germs off with money.
Oh my God.
And then I go, we're on the side. Lucas is sick. He's getting so into it. He's getting really emotional. I'm filming this one bit because it's so amazing. Like to see 50,000 people sing a same song together. It's incredible. So filming that, and then last of that camera, I go to his face to see how happy he is, and he is bawling his eyes out.
Oh, dude.
Oh my God, so sweet. And then
have you got that video still?
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna have to. Next time he bullies me, I've got something on you.
He doesn't care. And then he said, "Can we go into the where it's more people, more condensed?" I was like, "Yeah, okay, if you want." We get in there we get right into the thick of it, and this really tall man in front of me kind of turns around, looks at me, looks back, then snaps back, and then points at me, and I go, "No, I don't know who you are." And he goes, "You called me. I went to a basement gig once, and you called me a fucking loser."
Sorry, Noel and Liam. I know you're doing fucking Wonderwall or whatever dog shit song up there. I've just got to deal with this.
It's like, because it's so loud, I'm like, oh, yeah.
And while they're playing music, this is happening.
And I said, "I'm so sorry. You could literally be anyone." That's one of my favourite things to call people.
So I've said it to 1,000 people on the way here.
I know. Because at Basement Comedy Club, my favourite place to gig, that is they do want to be rinsed. They just want to be roasted. So you be like, "Oh, hey," like I had on Friday night, I said to this one guy, "Has anyone here got the job of their dreams?" One guy was like, "Yes," like ready to go, like way too cocky. I said, "What are you?" He was like, "I'm a musician." I was like, "Well, that's not a job." And then people laugh, and I'm like, "Okay, sorry, I'm being rude. What instrument do you play?" And he was like, "Bass." I was like, "Well, the most useless one of all." And then people laugh, and and I'm like, it's fine. We all laugh. We're all fine.
Having a great time.
I don't really care about bass. I don't care about anything of this. We're just having a laugh. Everyone's fine. Everyone's on board. No one's hurt. Maybe he was. Who cares? But when he said, "You call me a fucking loser," I was like, "Oh, I can't."
Well, right now you're doing a loser behaviour.
While
we're at a gig and you remembered that.
And Lucas, because he never comes to Basement, he goes, "Did you, Bron?" And I was like, "Probably." I said, "Why'd I call you a fucking loser?" And he said, "Because
you've asked him." I would have been like, "Yeah."
Yeah, you are. And he said, "Because I'm a teacher, a primary school teacher." I was like, "Yeah, that checks out." And he said, "But because I got my grade 1 kids to help me propose to my girlfriend."
Oh, that's fucking lame.
I was like, "Oh, I stand by that.
Yeah.
I stand by that. How embarrassing." I said, "How? Did she come into school for it?" And he said, No, it was on a Saturday. So he made every single parent would have been like, "What the fuck where are we going? We've got so much on. We've got everything to do today. Where are we going? Why are we going to here?"
We're going to school.
Because Mr. Timmy needs all of the kids to come. I don't know why. I don't know what they're doing. So he got all these kids to come along, and then his girlfriend came, and then they each went up and said, like, "Mr. Timmy thinks that you're really beautiful. Mr. T." So he just used these children to do something.
I fucking hate this guy so much.
So what he said,
I would have punched him.
You called me a fucking loser. I was like, And I was 100% right.
That's the lamest shit I've ever heard. And you're inconveniencing so many people because you have no creativity in your head.
Yeah, totally. So many. He would have been like,
if I would have been like, sorry.
Yeah.
Isn't this a Saturday?
Yes. My kid's not coming in. What's he learning?
Yeah.
How to not propose to someone.
Oh my God.
I know. Yeah, so I have, so it was nice to reconnect actually in the Oasis audience. When we left, Lucas was like, maybe you shouldn't call people fucking idiots. I was like, no, I will forever.
How about I keep doing what I'm doing right now because I just got you free tickets to Oasis Con. Whatever I'm doing is correct.
He's so much nicer than me. He's so kind. That's why when people give him hate, I've got to. That's the other thing. I've got one video online which is about about my labour, because Lucas was so hungover he fell asleep during it. It was awful. But I have quite a few. I have to delete it. Maybe I delete a comment from that maybe once every 2 or 3 days of people going like, divorce him. What a fucking awful man. Why do women put up with this shit? I would leave him instantly. I hope he went straight to the divorce lawyer after this. I hope you never have another child with him ever again. I can't believe you had
Suburbia.
3 kids. Yeah. I'm like, guys, relax. It's a joke. He's
know.
actually so nice, and it would break his heart to see any of those messages. So I'm just like, I instantly delete them. I'm like, nah. Anything else, I'm not gonna delete. But that, like, when you come for someone who's the nicest man in the world,
he's crying during a bloody gig.
He's crying.
We'll probably get a heat about giving this guy shit. I love public proposals are so fucking cringe.
Yeah,
absolutely. Also, there's the other side of public. My dad proposed to my mum out the front of what essentially is a Centrelink, and mum said no.
Oh, that's beautiful.
She's like, pick a better location. And then in his simple little mind, 2 weeks later, they were watching TV on the couch. And
that's
he
nice.
did, and then
comfy.
And mum was like, I guess this is slightly better. Don't do that. Don't phone it in like a lazy fuck. But also don't inconvenience 23 families.
Oh my God.
Because you're a fucking dork.
Do you remember there used to be a show where it was based on people proposing? So like people who wanted to propose would apply, and they'd be like, great, we've got a budget for it. What do you want? And they'd be like, I want in the Westfield shopping centre, and I want to come down.
Yeah, Bev Killick was on that.
Oh, was she?
That's how Bev Killick either got, which is another great Bev story.
Oh my God, Bev.
She either got proposed to on TV or got married live on TV. She sent me the footage before.
Oh my God. She sent us another bit of footage of her screaming at
she was on the
what is that? With the Wog Boy guys?
She's on the Super Wog latest.
She's so bonkers. God bless her.
Yeah.
God bless her. I can't wait for the live episode to come out.
Yeah, we've got to Photoshop her titties out, so I don't know how that's going to happen.
The audio can go for that, but I mean, right?
Yeah, it'll be fine. So the show was all about public proposals, and do they always go wrong?
No, but when they went wrong, fuck it was. They're the ones you tuned in to watch. You're not going to watch someone say yes because you're like, oh wow. You want to watch someone go, what were you thinking? We're not even together. We're friends.
Yeah.
Or like, you're my brother. You know what I mean? Just like the people who've completely misread the situation.
Have I told you that time I saw one go wrong live on a big screen?
No.
So it couldn't have been. I just broke up with one of my first partners I was seeing when I came over.
Mm-hmm.
And she
Kappa?
Kappa. And she fucked off back to Perth, and I was like, God, I was walking around the city. I was like, wow. Maybe a week later, I was like, bit of a mopey rude. And they had a pop-up, which was like an ice skating ring in Federation Square.
Yep.
And so there was people skating around, and they had they had a big jumbo screen there. There was a camera guy filming all these happy people just skating around like on a fake ice ring or whatever. And then everyone just disappeared, and there was only 2 people skating. And I was like, oh, I know what's happening here. So there's one person skating, and then another guy runs onto the ice, starts walking onto the ice. Oh. This is one person skating around.
He's a woman. His girlfriend.
Woman.
Okay.
And you could see that he's got something there. I was like, it's a public proposal. The camera's zooming in on the guy. Yeah. He walks over, pops a ring out, and she's like, no. And I'm like, oh. And he's like,
cool as ice.
He's like obviously organised everyone to fuck off.
Oh my God.
He's on the jumbo screen, and he's got the ring, and he's like, you're making me look like a fuckhead. Just grab it type situation.
Please just say yes.
And she skates off. And then, of course, he starts running after her to kind of give her the ring, but he's got no ice skates on. He trips over and falls on his face. And then she just skates off and leaves, and I don't know what happens afterwards, but fuck, it made my day. He looked like a right cunt.
Awkward.
Yeah.
You'd just say yes because everyone's watching, and then you'd say, I had to say yes, and shame on you for putting me in that position, but I definitely am not going to marry you.
When people propose on like say it's like someone's birthday, and everyone's here, you're like, no, it's about them. Don't make it about you.
Don't make it about you.
Do it somewhere else.
I'll tell you how Lucas proposed to me.
Oh, no, you haven't.
I'm busting.
That's all right.
I knew the second she got on stage she was busting. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Okay, so how...
Well, I'll just go. And we're back from Bronny's piss break. Okay. And just because you're wearing pip vipers doesn't mean you now have to do everything extreme. I could hear the piss from here.
Hey.
It was coming out at like 300 Ks an hour. Yeah, I could tell.
Lucas calls me Niagara Falls. Isn't that beautiful?
I could hear it from here, and it's like a kilometre away.
I was busting.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm actually going to guys, make sure you subscribe to Patreon. There's going to be a 19-second window where we can all hear Bron pissing from the lounge room. $5 a month. Imagine if we get an extra 30 followers. Okay, we got a couple of piss boys in here.
Yuck.
Sorry, what were you saying?
So the way Lucas proposed to me is I was pregnant with our second kid, heavily pregnant.
Fuck it. Only then he goes, I better lock it in.
Yeah,
on the second kid. Fucking hell. One could go missing. Two, odds are I'm fucked.
So we went to, it was the morning, I was really heavily pregnant. Olive was 1, and he woke me up in the morning really early, and I was like,
were you spewing in the morning at this? Were you a morning spewer?
For something, but not that stage because it was later in the pregnancy. At the start, yes. And I was like, what's going on? And he goes, I have a surprise for you. Get in the car. So we get in the car. Yeah, I'm just like devastated. I'm so hungry as well. I'm starving. So I'm like, do you know what? Because it's so early, like 6 a.m. I'm like, what's open now? I know exactly what's open. I know where we're going. 24 hours. Pancake Parlour.
Yes.
Exactly. So immediately I'm like, this is going to be great. Fine. You could have woken me up hours
Mum was going to eat.
Yeah, I was so hungry. So it's like, let's go. He goes, you have to put a blindfold on though.
But it's at night. 6
a.m.
6 a.m.
So we get in the car. I've got a blindfold.
If anyone woke me up at 6 a.m, I'd knock them out anyway.
No, and there's Olive in the car seat in the back, heavily pregnant me in the not the driver's seat because I've got a blindfold on, the other one, and Lucas is driving. He's going, do you know where we're going? I said, I think I have a fair idea.
Pancake Parlour.
Yeah, Pancake Parlour. And he goes, yeah, no. And I was like, yeah, he's lying. My mind was like, he's definitely lying. We're going to Pancake Parlour. Nothing else is open. We're going there. Excellent. We're driving for what feels like ages. I'm like, why are we still driving? Pancake Parlour's not that far away, is it? And then we park. He goes, take your blindfold off. You have to walk for a little bit. I get out and we're at the long stay car park at the airport. I was like, where the fuck? There's no Pancake Parlour at the airport. I was like, this is devastating.
At the long stay. I want to hear where the end of this story goes. Like, brother, at least get the fucking VIP parking closer.
I know. Well,
the long stay. We got to walk to the airport.
Oh, we had no money then. And then we get in the bus. He's like, do you know where we're going? I was like,
on the bus?
To the long stay, the bus to the airport. You know, the orange ones. So I take you to the airport, get to the airport.
This sounds like the grimmest proposal. I'll let it go though till I hear the end.
I go, so are we going to... Where's the Pancake Parlour? Is there one in there? And he said, no, we're not going to Pancake Parlour, Bron. I said, we are going to Pancake Parlour. That's all I want now is Pancake Parlour. We get into the airport. He's like, I'll check the bags in and stuff. You stay with Olive because I don't want you to know where we're going until last minute. And I was like, well, we're obviously going to Brisbane or Canberra because that's where our families are. So I was like, I wonder which family
why did you need
visiting.
to be blindfolded? Because you get to the airport to not see on the way to the airport.
I think I don't know. He wants to keep the magic alive. It's so lovely. We get to the gate and it doesn't say Canberra or Brisbane. It says Hobart. And I was like, what? I don't know anyone in Hobart. And he was like, this is our anniversary. This is a surprise. Oh. It was like our 18-month anniversary, by the way.
Also, but I would imagine your face like, what am I doing here? I don't know anything about Hobart. I want pancake parlour.
I was like, is there a pancake parlour in Hobart?
Yeah, you'd have been doing that face as well.
Yeah, there better be one. We get on the plane, we go to Hobart, and still I'm like, I need to know if there's pancake parlour coming up. And he was like, Bron, please, you can have anything you want, but there is no pancake parlour.
There's a pancake parlour in Adelaide. We could have taken you to Adelaide.
No, exactly. But I need you to know the last time I've been to pancake parlour was 2003. I was in year 11. Why on earth would he take me there? Like, I had no connection to it. I don't know why, but my pregnant brain just locked on, and I was like, obviously,
pancake parlour.
We have to go to pancake parlour. There's no pancake parlour. So walking around Hobart, we have these lovely little things. There's beautiful Salamanca, like the markets or whatever they're called. It's so beautiful. And then he was like, we're staying in this lovely Airbnb. Should we head over and have a look at it? I said, yeah, sure. It's this really beautiful place. And we put our bags down. He said, there's a bay down there. We want to go walk along. It's a really beautiful pier. I was like, okay, but I just kind of would like to sit down. Like, we just...
Is there a pancake parlour by the ocean? Like, please stop mentioning pancake parlour. I cannot emphasize. We are not going to do it. I will fucking make your big fat ass some pancakes soon, okay?
Yeah, I'm really...
Could have bloody skipped a few pancake parlours. There you go. That fucking... The photography lady's loving this one.
We go down to the bay. It's freezing. It's June. It's so cold. We're walking along this bay, and Olive is 1, so she's at that age where she only wants me. She doesn't want Lucas at all. So I have to carry her, and I've got this big pregnant belly, and I'm holding her, and we're walking along, and she's tired because we missed her sleep or whatever, so she's kind of crying in my ear, and the path gets so narrow that we have to walk single file, so I'm walking in front of him. We get to the pier, there's someone on it. I don't think that's important at all. I'm like, well, there it is. Do you want to walk to the end of it? And he goes, oh, actually... nah, let's walk back to... I was like, oh, my God, great, let's walk back. Let's just go back because I've got this kid whinging in my ear. I still haven't had a pancake. We turn around, we're walking back. It's really slippery and muddy. So I'm kind of like, oh, God, Olive crying. And then I hear Lucas talking to the back of my head, and he says, hey, Bron, I just love you so much.
Not now. I've got pancakes on my mind.
I was like, yeah, I love you too. Everything's... Look, I just really need to get back. And he said, no, I just was hoping that you would want to be with me forever. And then that's when I was like, what's he doing? Why? He sounded so nervous. And I turned around and he had a ring box.
While you're in the mud still?
Yeah, with a screaming 1-year-old.
Why did he do at the fucking end of the pier?
Well, because there's people there. He didn't want a public proposal, and I would have hated that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm like, oh my God.
Could have waited to the car park or anything. Not the mud, but yeah.
Maybe at the Airbnb, anything. At Pancake Parlour, way better.
Way better.
Anyway, he opens it up and it's a ring that I would never wear in a million years.
Yes.
And I go, oh, wow. But I'm so happy because he's so lovely. But I should have put it on, but I just closed it and put it in my pocket and gave him a big hug and kiss. And I was like, yeah, that's great.
That is savage, dude.
And then we get back to the Airbnb. I put it on, and he goes,
"You don't like it, do you?
You hate it, don't you?" And I go, "It's not that I hate it. Where'd you get it from?" And he goes, "I designed it."
Oh, you can't take that back.
And I said, what do you mean you designed it? And he said, well, you always talked about how you like my mum's wedding ring.
Yeah.
Like his mum had this beautiful ring. I was like, God, I hope I inherit that. That's so nice. And so he took his like memory of that ring to a jeweler in Melbourne and described it to them.
Why don't you just get a photo of it?
Oh, you'd think. It described it to them, but he said, but she's not very traditional, so she doesn't want diamonds. But red reminds me of her, so maybe could it be like rubies? He was like, yeah, sure. But the rubies were pink, because rubies are often pink. So it was like it looked like a pink flower on a really thick silver band.
Okay.
It was nowhere near his mum's ring. Like I was like, oh, it was. I said, maybe do you mind if I never wear pink? Do you reckon I could change the stones to a different colour? And he was a bit offended, but he was like, yeah, you have to wear it forever. I'm sorry I got it wrong. I was like, no, it's fine. I love it. Anyway, I went into the jeweler or next week. And he said,
melt this down.
He goes, I hear you want me to change some things. And I said, yes, it's lovely. But yeah, I would like to, a few things change. He goes, to what? And I showed him a picture and he goes, that is a completely different ring. And I said, exactly. So he just had to melt it down and make a completely different ring. Am I wearing it? No.
I'm going to change a few stones. Did you come back and with the completely different ring? And
completely different ring. He was like, he was fine about it. He was like, oh, I was hoping that I would get it right, but I didn't. That's okay. You have to wear it. Bless him, bless him, bless him. Was it a beautiful proposal? No. Was it a very Bron and Lucas moment? Yeah, yes. It was. If we nailed that, it just wouldn't have made sense.
No.
It would like the only like
I've never heard a proposal go really well. It's no offense to your gender. It's always the lady complaining about something. Like Gabba, he was like trying to organise this beautiful walk around the thing. And his missus like, I don't want to walk today. I've had enough of it. He's like, get the fuck out of the fucking car. I'm trying to fucking like they're having an argument. It's like, oh fucking like it's always like you're trying to do something nice and it sort of just ends up in a couple's argument. You know?
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's. But we don't know what's coming. We don't know how important this moment is that you've built up in your head, and it would have been terrifying. He knew I would have said yes because like I was all in, but he also didn't know if
you didn't have many fucking options, did you?
No, he also didn't know if I even wanted to get married because I still don't think we'll ever get married. We'll have a party, but I don't know because it's just what for.
Yeah,
But I want a party. A party sounds great. But I want a party when we have enough money to throw a party. Because if we did it back then, it would have been like, guys, come along, bring some sausages and also your own drinks. Like we had nothing then. I was like a part-time teacher. So now, like, I reckon if we do a party,
everyone gets pit vipers.
Everyone is going to be wearing these sunglasses for sure. You'll be there, Brady.
I fucking hope so.
Yeah, but also because if you get married in your 20s, you invite all the people that you think mean something to you, like your high school friends. Yeah, and then they end up. By the time you're 30, you never think about them ever again.
No.
Ever again. And so you're like, what? I've wasted all. So I reckon by the time I'm over 40, I know exactly who I want in my life. And I'm like, yes, these are people going to come to my wedding or whatever, my big party. That's great. And yes, you can come. Good. And yes, you cannot bring a guest.
Not bring a guest?
Correct.
I don't want to bring a guest. I'm hoping you got some hot friends.
The mental people that you are like, this is the one. I'm like, okay.
I'm sorry, my ex was very beautiful.
She was great.
Nice. Yep. I ruined that one.
Yeah. And that's all right. We all make mistakes, like proposing in public.
Yeah.
And yours was whatever you did wrong.
It just didn't work out. You know what I mean? Sometimes
they don't.
Sometimes it doesn't.
Hey, but glasses,
if
not everything can look this cool.
If I wasn't single, who would be going out with all these outpatients who've escaped from a loony bin?
You've got, what I've noticed is quite a few people, you've got quite a few ladies who have huge crushes on you.
Oh, God.
They do. I have some people say to me when I go to gigs, oh, I love your podcast. Me or my friend or whatever has a huge crush on Brett. I'm like, yeah, it happens heaps.
Yeah, they're all writing me from a jail cell.
Psych ward?
Psych ward, yeah. In between med doses. All right, legends. Thank you very much for joining us. If you're not on the Patreon, make sure you do so. Also, we are shaping up the Patreon. We're rejigging the Patreon, so we're adding extra bonus content. So, like, for example, we got Danny McGinley coming up soon, so we're going to have a bonus episode with Danny in there, but also some secret, exclusive content.
Things he definitely wouldn't say on a regular episode.
So we're trying to, like, on a Monday, we're trying to give you like an extra 10-minute bonus, and then on a Friday, your normal 20-minute bonus. So if you're not already on there, it's $5 a month, guys, and it goes directly to us getting an editor, which is Josh. He does all the work for us, so it just pays him. If you can jump on there and you can afford to do it, that's a benefit for us. If you don't have any cash, totally understand it, but give us a subscribe or maybe a 5 stars on iTunes or YouTube.
Tell someone.
Or let your friends know. Share the content. Just do whatever you can to help us out, get more views, and then hopefully Pit Viper sponsor us.
Oh my God, maybe would they like to sponsor us? We're also able to a sponsor.
We're pretty cool. I can do cocaine right now off these Pit Vipers. That's probably not good for the brand. We've just lost a sponsorship. I need everyone on the Patreon right now. But yeah, guys, I've got Check out my touring calendar. I'm back on tour with my show, redoing it. And Bron, you got new dates, I'm assuming, which will be coming out soon.
Yeah, actually this Thursday, I think my tour is going to be announced, my 2026 tour. So please make sure you're following both of us on social media. You'll find out where our shows are going. If
come hang
to a
out.
Town near you. And if you are in a town that you're like, why do you never come to this town? Perhaps we'll bring workates there.
Hell
Let us
yeah.
know. Get in contact. We are having the best time.
We love ya. Thanks, guys. Have a great week. Bye.
Bye.
I've been fired from a lot of places. I've been fired from so many places.
I went into the class one day, real bullets. Kill me.